right, everybody. We're playing Sanctum, and let's pop that light there. Hopefully that will help a little bit. Alrighty. We're going to be playing Sanctum here, and we're going to be doing it one player. And the sound is very low. Well, I will do my best to increase the sound and put the microphone closer to me. Hopefully that will make the sound better. Let me know. Okay, so we're going to be running a contest right now for 3 copies of Sanctum. To enter this contest, all you have to do is email us at contest@dicetower.com. And in the subject line, just put the word Sanctum. That's SANCTUM. In the description, put your name and your address. This is for North America, this contest. And we will announce the winners on our website tomorrow, dicetower.com. Now, if you win this contest, you will also get a set of these game tray holders. You can see I'm using them for the game itself now. And there you have it. So, Sanctum. Now, what's going to happen here is I'm going to be showing you the solo playthrough of Sanctum. The rules here, which I just got just a couple pages, they mostly have a few minor changes, and I'll be talking about that. It's been a bit since I played Sanctum, so I'm going to be kind of relearning it as I play it. I have it set up here with my favorite character, the Archer, and we're going to be walking through it, but I saw Tony from CGE Games in the comments, so if I make a mistake, I'm sure they will tell me. In Sanctum, I'm going to be moving my person down this path. You move through multiple boards. In this solo game, I believe I will be going through only 3 boards before I fight the big, bad, final boss. And so I have this character here, and she has Sharpshooter Surge, Rain of Arrows. She has all these special things, but I don't have any of them yet. Essentially, I'm starting with 2 dice. I have some tokens here. I have 1 random potion. I got a health potion to start the game off. No special abilities. And I'm going to go out and fight some easy monsters. And we're just going to figure that out as the game goes by. So let's just double check, because we were doing all this. So we have stamina. She has 2 stamina. And we have focus. She has 3 focus. She has a bunch of tokens and things over here. And looks like we got everything set up. So we are playing on the normal difficulty. You can set this up. This deck here, the number of cards in this deck is going to determine the difficulty. And in the solo mode, you can play Leisure, Steady, Hectic, or Rush. And honestly, I certainly considered playing Leisure, but I'm just going to play Steady. All right, so in this game, that's pretty much the main changes for the setup for the solo rules. And so you get a random potion to start with. That's one of the changes here. And that's it, other than resting and killed demons, and we'll talk about a little bit of that, and looting a chest. But none of those come into effect quite yet. All right, so I'll put those over here. Bring the regular rules back here. Got my game guide here. Shuffled everything. Have all the pieces ready to go. And we'll get started. Tony says in comments, he works with CGE, that they'll be putting out a prettier version soon, likely next week. And so you'll be able to download these and play this game on your own. There's not a ton of interaction between the players, although there is some when you play the normal game, because they always kill the monsters that I was planning to kill. So your first action of the game has to be a move. I'm going to move on the board, and this says I'm going to put out 5 pairs of single monsters, of these simple monsters here. So I'm going to put them out over here. I got this skeleton and demon, and I'm also going to have a skeleton and a skeleton. And there's going to be numbers that you need to get these. So I'm going to try to pick a pair that I'm going to fight against that has 2 different numbers, like this demon and this skeleton. I'm not going to pick them because they both have 3s, but I'm going to do that. So I move and put them out there. So when you move, the first thing you do is we advance, and you'll reveal demons. Now here we put out 5 pairs of demons. After this, each time I advance, I'm just going to put out a pair of demons, pair of demons, pair of demons, and then a medium demon all the way up. And you can see that the number of demons, including big giant demons, is going to increase as I jump to board 3. This is board 1, board 3. Technically, you put them next to each other, one big line, but for purposes of everything fitting here in the video screen, I'm doing that. Really tiny cards, or Tom has really big hands. Well, it's probably, they're not that tiny. It's probably my hands. But the benefit of having hands like this is you can play the piano. Hooray. So I moved. I advanced. So you can see here, it shows you what to do when you move. Advance, which I did. Okay. When you play multiplayer, you will jump ahead of the next person. But in the solo game, I'm the only person. Then we will reveal demons, which I just did. Then you will take a pair of demons or a group of demons. So these are all split into groups. So I'm going to do 3 and 5. And I'm going to explain a little bit about why I do that when I fight them. But I'm going to put these pair of demons. So these demons are on my trail here. They're coming after me. I'm going to have to fight them at some point in time. And then is there a treasure chest? At the last space of the board, we do a treasure chest, and some things will happen when we get to the treasure chest. That's it. That's one of the 3 things you can do in your turn. You can move, fight, or rest. And so at this point in time, and I guess I should let me throw this up here for people who are just jumping in. That's a little big there, but we can make it smaller. There you go. Now you know what game we're playing. All right. So that's a move. So move's pretty simple. Now I'm going to show you a fight. I think I can fight these monsters, but you know, I might take some wounds and things. You can see I have 10 wounds here. I probably won't die before I get to the final boss. If you do, you're just not that good of a player. So your first fight, you're not going to use potions in your first fight. Well, I could, but no, I wouldn't. So I'm going to roll some dice. And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to match the numbers on these demons to beat them. A 5 and a 3. Now, if I'm really lucky, I'm going to roll a 5 and a 3 right here, right now. All right, I got a 3 and a 1. I'm not actually thrilled about that because this is, so you think, well, that just seems lucky. But it's not just luck. There's manipulation that could be done. So I could use one of my focus tokens to go here to add or subtract 2 from one of these. So I could turn that 3 into a 5 to kill the 5. But the 1, I don't have anything that can do that to a 1. I could put this one here, a plus or minus 1. And then that would change the 1 to a 2. But that's not enough. And I don't have any other special abilities. So I'm not going to use any of my focus. I'm just going to kill this demon here. This demon I'm not going to kill. So they're going to hit me for a hit point. However, I can block that. And that's what the red tokens are used for here. I could put 1 here to block 1 damage. I could put 2 here to block 2 damage. Or this is purple. You can put blue or red tokens in the purple spot to block damage. But I'll just block the 1 damage. I don't see any reason why I should take damage from this creature straight out here. So I have defeated this monster. So let's go there. Before the roll, you can always use a potion. To use a potion, you can remove these and put them back, which will give you a chance to use them again and or the abilities. So I roll the things. I attack. You can also use your rage to turn any die into what exactly you want. I don't feel like using my rage quite yet, so I'm not going to. And then block. I just did the block and then gain levels and items. So I'm going to gain levels equal to each demon that I killed. So this will show the levels that I gained. So in this demon here, I'm going to be able to move a red gem. Now this is important because I'm going to be able to move red gems up and down. So this is kind of a unique thing about this game. You have all these cards here. All these cards are ways that I can upgrade my spots. And I'll be able to take these cards and put them on specific spots here on the board. Sometimes they give you more tokens to add to your different pools that you have. There's a lot of different things. To get these added, you need to remove all the tokens from it. So I get to move 1 red token 1 space up. So there's a couple options. I could start moving them off this bottom card to get this better card down here. But if I do that, then there's more tokens on this card to move off of that to get it later on. I can move them off the top thing, which seems like a pretty obvious thing. I think what I'm going to do in this case is, since I did red and white is wild, I'm going to move this white one up 1. Because this sharpshooter ability is pretty cool. But not only that, we have these tokens here. Once these tokens get up here, I'll be able to use those to equip items. So let me quick check here. It says for each killed demon, I can choose to gain levels or flip the cards and gain the respective item. So this is a different thing for the solo game. I'm assuming, and Tony, you can correct me in here, I'm assuming if you gain that item, you don't get it for free. If you do get it for free, then I might flip it just to get an item. But I don't think so. I think you would still have to pay for it. But Tony, you can correct me because it doesn't say so exactly here. So I killed this demon here. Meanwhile, I did not kill the green one here. If I, Tony, another question for you with these rules is, if I kill the demon, if I get the levels, do I flip the, so here you gain the level, you defeat the demon, then you flip it over, it's an item. So do I discard the card then? Big difference with New Soul rules, you choose either to gain levels or flip the demon card to gain the loot. So since I gained the levels, I'm chucking the card. Is that the case? And I'm just going to assume so for now, but Tony will help me out here. Alrighty, so I've moved and I've attacked. These demons will not bother you until you attack. The problem is, if you don't attack, you have resting and or keep moving and add more demons to your thing. So that's tough. The good news is, as soon as you gain an item, let's talk about rest here. So rest is the third action that I did not do. When you rest, you get all your stamina focus tokens back. If you have items over here, and the items are on the other side of the card, and I'll show you those in a bit. Tony says correct. Okay, so I'm going to chuck this one out of the game, but I'm going to show you what item it could have been. So this would have been a Gladius, which I should have kept. I should have picked the item because, oh man, that's so awesome. So what would have happened here is I would have equipped this in one of my hands. I would have definitely equipped it over here. To equip it something, you need to have a gem that matches it, or a white gem, which is wild. This has 2 spots. I now could subtract 2 or add 1. And you can see this one's purple, so I could have put a red or a blue gem there. So these items, you can equip that. So when you rest, you can equip items as long as you have the gems for them here. When you equip your first item, you will get a third die, which is another reason I probably should have done that. To that end, after my next fight, I am going to equip some items just so I get the extra dice. You can also buy potions, and then you'll check to see if you've done any achievements over here, which is have a certain number of cards, certain number of gems. I'm not even close. When I rest, I'll count the number of skills that I've gained so far, and then I'm going to draw cards from this deck. Remember I told you this deck is here. It's based on how difficult the game is. I can pull these. Oh, someone just asked a good question. They said, do you get to see the item before you make your choice? Well, here's the deal. The solo rules say it's more thematic to decide before you see the item. But if you like more control over the game, you can look and decide after. So I'm going to just play I can't see it. That does make the game a little harder for me, but it gives me a more chance to go, arg. So when I rest, I will draw this many cards off this deck. If they're Fury cards, they go away. Otherwise, that's the first 12 cards. After that, I just start putting these cards aside for the end of the game. Any other things happen when I'm resting? Nope. Alrighty, I guess I'm going to do another move, which means I had another pair here. And now I need to take a pair. And I don't want any 5s because I already have a 5. So I think I'll take the 1 and the 3 and put them in front of me here. All right, then I'm going to fight again. And I can't kill everything, but hopefully I can kill 2 of them. It's going to be kind of unfortunate if I can't. A 1 and a 2. So I got the 1, and I'm going to use a blue focus to turn this 2 into a 3. This one's going to hit me. I would have to use 2 things to block it. I could use these 2 blues to block it. And you know what? I am going to do that. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I plan to rest next turn to equip the item I'm about to take. So now I killed 2 of these creatures. And I could upgrade a red and a green gem. I'm going to upgrade this green gem here. But the red one, I'm going to take the item. I hope it's a good one. Mammoth hide boots. Well, these aren't that great, actually. But they give me another defensive thing. I don't like those boots much at all. Again, it's level 1 equipment. What was the one I didn't take? An emerald wristband. It would give me another one of these. Okay, well, here's what it is. I wish I'd taken that sword. Alrighty. Well, so be it. Alrighty, so now I'm going to rest. So let's go through the rest and make sure we're doing the rest properly here according to the rules. When resting, count the number of skills you've gained so far. I got 0. but I'm going to draw at least one of these cards. So one of those goes away. And that's what I do on resting. Okay, so over here, then I'm going to restore. So I get all these back. Then I'm going to equip items. I'm going to put these boots on. These boots cost 1 red gem. So I'm going to put this white gem there. So I have that, which gives me a 3rd die. And I have 3 dice, which is good. That's going to give me more chances to attack. I almost have the sharpshooter ability. I just need to get 1 green gem off it. So you know I'm probably going to be killing this green creature in front of me if I can, just to get that off so I can use sharpshooter. Alrighty. Let's see here. Well, I'm done resting. Buy potions. I don't want to buy potions at this point. And check achievements. I'm not even close to getting an achievement. All right. All right, well, we'll move again. So we move. Add another pair of level 1s here. I'm going to move this green one up, but I'm going to try to move the reds and blues off. This only has 1 blue, so I really should be doing a blue. So let's take this 1 and 4 up here. And now I'm going to fight, but now I got 3 dice. Mammoth hide boots. I got a lot of defense, frankly, but a 1, a 2, and a 5. So the 1 is here, the 5 is here, and I'll upgrade this 2 to a 4 to kill this also. I've killed all 3. This feels great. In this particular circumstance, I'm going to move the green up 1, the blue up 1, and the red one I'm going to take as a piece of equipment, which I can buy later on. Soldiers, Vambrace, which will give me another one of these for this pool. Oh no, I got rid of the hat! I love hats. Okay, so now I got some special abilities. I have the sharpshooter, which I'm going to stick over here in its spot. This says before the roll, I can set 1 die to any number instead of rolling it. That's awesome. All right. And I also have Surge. Surge says red gems can be used as stamina and blue gems can be used as focus. That's pretty awesome. I can switch these back and forth. Now, the only problem is since I took 2 level 1s like that, I'm going to have to move these up twice. Just because these are missing doesn't mean I can skip them. Alrighty. But I'm still feeling much better now. I've also cleared out all my enemies. I'm going to go here, add another pair of single 1s. And I'm going to take, I need to get some red monsters at this point. So I'm going to take this 4 and the 6 here. Now this plus or minus 2, you notice I've used that. So I need to get that off somehow. For that, a potion would have been useful, actually. And I'm thinking about moving again because why not use... Well, this is a little weird. This is different than the other game because in the other game, sometimes you would, when you're playing multiple people, you move faster just to get more monsters and you don't want to waste turns. I guess I'll just roll. I'll fight these guys with 2. I got 3 dice, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. 3, 3, 6. Perfect. 6 for that. I'll spend 1 focus to change a 3 to a 4. And now I've killed 2 more monsters. So for the red one, I'm going to move this token up 1. And the green one, I'm going to change it into an item. Traveling boots. These are considerably, I think, better than the mammoth hide boots. All right, I'll move forward. And we bring out a medium monster. Interesting. I want to fight that medium monster. I'm going to take these 2 instead, though. And the reason I'm not taking the medium monster is because of how it moves stuff. Like, it could be a really good piece of equipment on the other side. By the way, you will get more dice in the game. You get another one when you get to this spot here, which is good because the monsters get bigger and worse. I think I might rest before I fight these two. Well, I could just fight these two, then rest. But I need 2 2s to beat these both. And I have no way to manipulate dice. But I do have defense to defend me. So I think blocking them is not a horrific idea. I mean, fighting them is not a terrible idea. 6 6 3. Well, there's that. There's this rage token, which I have the ability to... Oh, this is before I can set 1 die to any number instead of rolling it. I'm going to say that I did that. It doesn't matter. I would have picked A2, and then I would have rolled. I'll still keep all the bad rolls, but I would have hit this red one here. But I want to see if how the rage token works. So let's find that rage token. I know that you can use the rage token when you're attacking. When inside your rage is active, you can use it to set any die to a value of its choice. At the end of the fact, there's any still demons left to kill, and you have dice you did not assign, you become enraged. Okay, right. So if you have a die that you did not use, and you could have, and there was nothing to kill with it, then you get enraged again. So there's no reason for me not to use this to change this one to a 2 and kill both of them. So I've killed both. So that's a red and a green. So I'm going to use the red to go here. And I'm going to take the green as an item, a jade wristband. I probably should have. Okay, I have lots of gems. So now we're going to rest. So when we rest, the first thing we do is we see how many of these skills I have, which is 2 of them. And I'm going to take 2 cards off the deck here, throw them aside. Then I'm going to recover all these. Then I can equip stuff. I think I'm going to equip these traveling boots. I think they're better. I'm not going to build the mammoth boots again. I'm going to equip this jade wristband. Where does that go? Here. And that gives me another focus. Not that I have any place to put focus. And the soldier's vambrace. Oh, I can only equip one of those 2. Yeah, forget the jade wristband. We're going to do the soldier's vambrace and add another one of these to my thing. Alrighty. Huh. I gotta be careful, but I think I'm doing okay. Oh, and I have this one. I forgot. I got this one. This is just a tile. That gives me another one of these focus. I'll just turn that over. I can buy potions too. So now that I'm resting here, I might buy potions. For each item discarded, gain a potion. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to discard both of these items here, and I'm going to draw 2 focus potions. There you go. Alrighty, not too bad, not too bad. So now we're going to move again. We're going to move, bring out another double 1. And I'm going to take this 2-5 sucker. I still only have 3 dice. Yep, I'm just going to keep fighting. Oh, before I fight, I can set 1 die to any number I want. I'm going to set it to a 2. All right, got the other one. A 1 and a 5, boom, got him. Now here I can move 2 reds up. Now I'm going to take the creature. I'm going to take the item. Steel Guard Armor. So I can block 1. Red can block 1 with that. And 2 reds can block 4 hits. So that's pretty rocking. See, the thing here is this perfect fit. If I take this perfect fit, I can equip level 1 items without using any gems. I don't know if I care about level 1 items without gems. This Infinite Quiver is pretty awesome. Because I'll be able to regen. I lose a potion slot. Not that I care. But before I roll, I can regenerate a focus. So, yeah, we'll worry about that in the future. Let's move up here. Another big one comes out. That's a double green. We'll take him. And let's fight him. Oh. Not counting those, even though I got the roll I needed. I need to do the sharpshooter first. So I'm going to pick the 5. I would have picked the 5 because the 4 is more in the middle and I can focus more towards it. I got a 4. All right, I'm going to put the dice down here in sharpshooter so I remember that. Alrighty, so I killed this thing. Now in this case, instead of taking the piece of equipment, I'm simply going to move these 2 green gems up here. Now I don't have use of those gems yet, but I did free this up, which gives me another 1 and 1 in my pool here. It seems that the armor may be slightly overpowered. Oh no, you haven't seen the main bad guy for this game. You don't have overpowered stuff. I do wonder, I don't need to take a rest here, so I won't. So I'm going to go here and add another monster to the board here. And so when we move and we get to the treasure chest, that's going to change some things here. So let's take a look at that. So first, move. Done that. I took the demon. When you move here, you discover the chest at the end of your turn. So we're going to get to that in a second. All right. So we'll do that after I'm done. Oh, my turn is over at this point. So at the end of a turn, if there's a treasure chest, all these monsters that are left on the board, and don't worry, we're going to add more piles of monsters in a second, all these turn into treasure that I'll be able to pick from and utilize. Here it says, after looting a chest, I'm going to get rid of all the tiles in the first row. Fortunately, I don't have any, so I'm okay. I got them all out. It looks like the solo game pushes you to do them in order more so because of that. Anyhow, so once we do that, beginning with you and continuing in the current, okay, just me, choose one to put in your item stack. You take one item. Well, the Eyes of the Oracle let me change a die to a 6. And block 2. Iron Stride Boots let me block 3. I don't want the boots. I do like the saber. And the Bard Slippers. Man, that's another pair of shoes. Now I'm going to take Eyes of the Oracle. The Eyes of the Oracle. Then the rest go away. All right, I'm going to fight this chap here. I do remember now I can set one die to anything I want. I'll set it to a 5. Let's kill him. A 5 and a 2. All righty, well, I will reduce the 5 to a 4. And I got him. Now I can move 2 greens up. That would give me these tokens. Or I can get Force of Nature. Force of Nature, you can move green gems from your gem pool to this card to gain 1 armor for each. I don't know. Or I could move this Perfect Fit up, or this Infinite Quiver. Or I could take it as a piece of equipment. I'm going to do that. Come on, be something good. Spring Warden's Bracelet gives me a red and a blue. Man, this is bugging me because I have a lot of focus. There's just not a lot of things to use to focus on. I should be taking things that let me do more focus. All right. Well, that's that. To the board 3. So now this one, I believe, switches to board 4, not for 2 players. So board 5. Oh, did I rest there? No, I did not rest. After Act 3, after Act 5. Am I on the wrong side here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 is on the other. No. Is it on the other side of this one? No, it's 6. Gotcha. All right, so I'm going to bring out 5 pairs now, and these are a pair of a small and a medium. So you can see things are going to get tougher here. All right. The tiles that removed are the achievement tiles from the board. You gain the blessings. Oh, remove achievement tiles I haven't gotten yet. I see. So the first levels are gone. I'm actually not sure. Tony, I didn't understand the rules here. It said when setting these up, I must have missed this. it said, when I was setting up the achievement board, it said, deal, it said here, set achievement board as in a 3-player game, but do not use the higher level masteries. You will only need 9 achievement tiles. I don't know what the higher level masteries are. I'm assuming that's these over here, maybe. I should have got some of those masteries, actually, when I rested, because I have 3 things done here, and I have 2 and 2 of a gem and 4. But we'll worry about that later. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to go back and redo that. Okay, so I just did move, and I'm going to need to take a pair of creatures, and I really wish I could look at the other side of these, because I really would like a piece of armor or sword or something that, well, it does show me on the card what's on the other side. So I'm going to take this pair because it's a pair of swords, and I really need some weapons. 1, 2, 3. And I can set 1 to its side, so I'm going to hit the 1. Of course. But I can do this to add 2 to this die, making it a 3. So I'm going to kill the big one here. I have a die that I cannot use, so my rage is going to come back. And then I need to block that hit from this one, so I will use my traveling boots for that. So I killed the big one here, and this one's a weapon. Please be, yeah. All right, this is a great weapon, the Stinger. This one here, I can change 2 dice to a 6. I think that's 2 dice to a 6, or that might be a reroll on my, I need to look at that symbol means. No, set 1 die to a 6. I can change 2 dice to 6s, and then I can subtract any number I want from a die, which is awesome. So I'm going to get that built. I wonder if I should rest right now because of that. I think I will. So I'm going to rest, which makes me lose 4 cards from this pile. I'm going to get this Stinger. I'm going to take all these tokens back. I'm going to get this Stinger into play. That requires 2 green gems. I would like to get this armor in play. It requires 2 red gems. The Eyes of the Oracle cost 2 blue. And the Spring Warden's Bracelet costs 2 green. I don't know, folks. I forgot I have these potions. I don't want potions. I'm just going to hang on to these for now. All right, I'm going to move forward, and this will add one of these mega monsters here. That guy hits for 5, but he has a 4, 5, and 6, and I can definitely get to a 6. I like that. Yeah, I'm going to take this chap, and we're going to fight right now. Before I start, I'm going to set 1. Oh, it's a 5, 5, 6, not a 4, 5, 6. I'm going to set 1 on a 5 and roll the other 2. All right, I got a 6, but I'm going to spend 1 on this to subtract 1 from the 6 and turn it into a 5. And I'm going to spend 1 here to change this to a 6. Then this guy hits me, but I'll spend 1 here in my boots to block it. So I've killed this blue one. That would let me move 3 blues up, and I get my rain of arrows. I can pay 1 focus to gain an extra die for this fight. Actually, this should have a die on it. So I can pay 1 focus every turn to do that. You know what? That's pretty good. So we're going to move all 3 of these off to get this. So I now have an extra die that I can spend from the rain of arrows. We'll put that here. So that die, that should actually be the silver die so we don't get them confused. So I have an extra die that I'm going to be able to use in fights. I like that a lot. And if I get these up here, I'll be able to stick this Eyes of the Oracle helmet on. It's not as fancy as some of the hats I've seen. All right, Divine Intervention. Yeah, so we're going to move here, which will add another big beast here. And I get another die. I now have 4 dice. This is good. And I am going to take this big creature again. Oh, maybe not. You know what? No. I'm going to take... this pair here. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this pair here. No, I'm not. I'm going to take this pair here. All right. Now we're going to fight. I got 4 dice. So this is good. This is good. This is good. Feeling good. I'm going to... Before the battle, I can use a potion. I think I am. I'm going to use this potion to remove that one. Then I can set a die to anything I want. So I'm going to set a die to a 5 here. Then I'm going to roll the other 3 dice here. 2, 2, 3. Good. So I'm going to put the 2 here. Then I'm going to spend 2 focuses to turn both of these to 6s, which kills everything. Alrighty, so now... I can give myself more focus, but I don't want to. I want to actually get some stuff equipped. So the 2 green monster... Oh, it's a weapon. No. No. I'm not. I'm going to move these 2 greens up. The blue, I'm going to move one of these whites up here. I could get more focus down here, though. Now I'm going to move a white up here, and I'm going to move a red up with it also. No, I'm not going to move the red up. I'm going to turn this over and see if it's good. A war axe. Oh, great. Great, 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 great. Great. That's a +2 and a +3, and I can use the red ones for it. All right. I got to get that done. I should rest. I will rest. Okay, so when I rest, I lose more cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things out now. Woo! Tony says, man, Tom is so strong. He has all the abilities, and look at that armor. It's like nothing can stop him. Also, Tom has played this game before, so all right. Anyhow, we're going to equip that. Oh, I can't equip that helmet because I don't have enough stuff out. Yeah, then I would, knowing I was going to rest, this is what you can do in a solo game, I would have moved this up here, which then lets me equip both of those. I would love to equip that axe, but I can't. But I can equip this helmet. And I can equip, I can equip the axe because I'm going to unequip the vambrace to put this out and then put this war axe here. All right, I'm feeling really good now. So I should have an extra... I start with 2 reds, and then I have an extra 1 from this. So I should have 3. Where'd the other 2 come from? Oh, yeah, 4, 5. So I should have 5 reds. For blues, I should have 1, 2, 3, plus 1 from this, plus 1 from this. All right. I could also get rid of this Soldier's Vambrace for a potion, which I'll do. I'll take another focus potion. I'm not going to be using that in the future. All righty, here we go. Moving. Another big one comes out. Unfortunately, both big ones are greens, and I don't necessarily need to move greens up. I need to move reds and or blues. Greens would let me move those 3, though. All right, I'll fight this big green one here, this 3, 3, 6. Let's fight it. So before we start the battle, I'm going to set a 3 on here. I can always pay a focus to gain an extra die for the fight. I don't think I need it for this fight. That's before the roll. 3, 5, 6. Well, there you go. I don't need to use anything. I just got them. 3 greens. I'm going to move these 2 whites up here like that. And I'm going to move this off the force of nature. I can move greens from my gem pool to this card to gain 1 shield for each. Of course, I don't really have a lot of green gems in my pool. So is that worth it? I'm going to go off the infinite quiver instead. All right, but I killed him. What would he have been? Shackles of the Wolf. Yeah, that's not bad, but I'm not upset that I didn't build that. All right, moving on. Bring out another big baddie. A red. Definitely. Taking that red. I don't care who he is. So we're about to fight. Once again, set any die I want. I'm going to set it on the 1. I'm going to roll the other 3 dice. And I got the 6. And this 2 can become a 1. Well, not easily, actually. Oh, that's not as... Hang on. I guess I'm going to have to do this. Subtract enough from that 6 to turn it into a 3. And then do this to change one of these to a 6. All right, I got it, but had to use a lot to get that. This, I'm going to spend to move 3 red gems up. So I got these 2 whites up here. No, 1 white up here. And these 2 reds onto this card. I now have the infinite quiver. Immediately lose potion slot. Don't care. Before the roll, I can regenerate 1 focus on a blue ability space. That is awesome. That is really good. That means every time I go, I can move 1 off. So that minus $1 will always work for me. Always. All right, that's great. All right, so I move on here. I'm going to add another small pair, a small and a medium. And then I got to take a group here. I'm still wanting to move stuff up. Having the extra focus is not a bad thing. But having, yeah, the extra focus, of course I got to move these up. So blue. Yeah, let's do blue-green. And as always, I'm going to fight right away. By the way, for all those of you watching, I know that today is a holiday and that many of you have many other things you could possibly be doing, and I appreciate you taking time to do this. And I also want to do a shout out to CG for providing the rules for this, and this game is a lot of fun. And I really got to get my daughter to paint this. Folks, you would not believe, I'm going to have to take a video. My daughter, Holly, her painting skills are, she's just started painting a month ago, and they are so amazing at this point in time. I'm going to have her paint the miniatures for this game because she's just so good at painting. It thrills me. And she likes doing it too, so that's good. And also I pay her, so it's a win-win for her mostly. But for me, I get some nice painted miniatures without actually having to do it. She's painting a Munchkin Dungeon right now, and just, oh, so good. All right, anywho. I took the monster and everything, so now the treasure chest thing happens. So we flip all these over. And I'm going to be able to take one of them. Oh, the claws of the beast is nice. Dragon skin armor. I'm trying to look for something that would replace what I have. The Marauder's hat. I don't know. None of these are like fantastic. The Mystic's tunic. None of these are really that great. The dragon skin armor is the best thing here, but that costs 3 green. I don't know that I could get that on. Well, I'm going to take Claws of the Beast, because that may actually come into play. And if not, I'll just track it later. Hey, where'd that card go that I could put stuff on? Oh, I never took it. Force of Nature. I put it back. Okay. Happy belated Canada Day? Yes, I said that when that happened. This game isn't exciting to watch, but it looks like it. Oh, I'm sorry. Hang on. I'll make more. I get it, right? A lot of games aren't necessarily always exciting to watch, but hopefully you get an idea how this plays. I really like this game. But because I really like this part here. It's so much fun. These characters are so different. So what's really cool about this game is each of these characters, you know, they all come with their own board and everything, but they all come with their very specific set of cards. And so, for example, that blue mystic I just showed you, here's all, I have them all separated in the bags here. She has cloak armor, and she can use a focus token on this ability, can be used to pay for a different blue space. That's cool. She has martial arts where +1/-1, she just sticks that on her. It replaces her weapon slot, so she doesn't need to get a weapon. She can just use that. Or here, once per attack, set one of your dice to the same number as any other dice. Or here, your blue ability spaces can hold 2 focus, so they can be used twice. That's awesome. So it's really neat to have these different things here. Okay, so back to where we're at. We did the treasure chest thing, and the rules for that are also remove any achievements I haven't gotten yet. I forgot about achievements. I'm going to claim any ones that I would have gotten. I would have gotten this one here. And I would have gotten 3 and 3. I would have gotten this one too, but this one goes away. All right, fine. So I got a couple achievement tiles. I would have got them when I rested. All right, so I'm not moving yet. I'm still going to fight these guys here. They don't seem too hard to fight, frankly. I'm going to whoop on them. And I still haven't used this rain of arrows yet. So, oh, and did I rest yet? No. So these are there. So before I fight, I can always take one of these off. So I'm going to put a 4 on this gentleman here and roll some dice. 3, 3, 6. Oh, it's not that great. I need a 1 and a 4 out of this somehow. I'll put this here, change the 6 to a 4. And put a red one here and change the 3 to a 1. So I've killed them both. That gives me a green and 2 blues. The 2 blues are moving up here. That lets me play that Claws of the Beast. And I'm actually going to put this one up here also, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to get Force of Nature into play. And then I'm going to... And then I'm going to rest. Which makes me lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. Well, these don't get lost. They get put over here. And then those go here. This goes here. This goes here. I don't think... Where did that Claws of the Beast go? Do I want to do that? It's a -1/+1/+1. That seems better than this War Axe, though. So I'm going to equip that. Why did I cut my fingernails? Okay. So that requires 2 blues. I'm just going to do that. So I have a green one to throw in that if I need to. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, and I killed these 2 guys. Alrighty. So, Act 5. So we're going to Act 5 here. So let's talk about Act 5. Act 5 is going to be a little bit different. Fight, skills, rest. Act 5. Oh, I just rested again. Did I get another achievement? Do I have 7 of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I do. Do I have 4 and 4 gems? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't. And do I have 10? I do. Oh, do I have 10 on weapons? I do. Okay. Alrighty. The first player to move on 5 deals out 5 pairs of demons as indicated. Here we go. These are medium, large demons. Alrighty. So then when we get there, There's a 5 intervention tile that should have been on the board, and we all get another die. So, okay, fine. I just got another die. I should have put a die there, but okay. When you move on there, place a figure in a matching space. You've arrived at the walls of Sanctum. You can move no farther. You can rest or fight, trying to defeat all their demons. If you start your turn with no demons, you may breach the walls. Alrighty. And then we will prepare to fight the Demon Lord. This will be different than the... Alright. Well, I'm almost ready to fight the Demon Lord as is, I think, because there's not a whole lot more I can get at this point in time. I should have moved my boots up. I always have this. I don't have one of these. Oh, Force of Nature. That's what goes there. There you go. I got everything filled. Getting some more green gems up wouldn't be bad. So we're gonna fight these two guys. We moved there. We gotta take one anyway. So we're gonna move here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we got this. I hope. So I'm gonna put 1 out here as a 1. Here we go. Come on. 6, 5, 1, 2. All right, so there's my 1. There's my 5. Here's my 6. I can't get 2 to a 4, but I can spend this one to change the 6 to a 4. And then spend this one to change the 2 to a 6. So I got both of these guys. And here we're going to move green tokens. So let me see. I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good, because I'll be able to use those for Force of Nature. I have no demons. I could take more demons and fight more, but instead we're just going to go to the final battle, mostly so you can see how it works. I don't want to rest again anyway. All right, so this is different than the standard game. Preparing for battle with the Demon Lord. Shuffle my Enraged deck and count the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alrighty, so we're going to deal 2 cards on the cathedral. All right, I need to look at the rules here. The Demon Lord appears. Call to arms. A brief respite. The Demon Lords. Everyone has their final rest action. You're not allowed to gain new achievements during this rest. Oh, we have to do a rest. Okay. So I'm assuming, Tony, you can let me know. But in this rest, do I add more cards to this deck? I'm assuming so. So I'm going to have another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in here. Great. Well, whatever. It is what it is. These will go up here. Potion doesn't matter. I could re-equip stuff. I feel pretty happy with where I'm at. All right. So here we go. I'm going to shuffle these. Flip over the 6 board. Got it. Oh no! The Demon Lord is here! Yeah, because technically, so the way it works is, just so you know, folks, it would actually be placed in front there. So through the cathedral, you get to the Demon Lord. Got it. So I'm going to put 2 cards here. And then build the pyramid for the Demon Lord Roars phase right away. So where's this pyramid here? Deal 2 Demon Lord cards in a row at the bottom of the Act 6 board. You have to forgive me. This the final battle is a little bit different, and I'm jumping back from solo to this. From the rest deck, build the whole pyramid. Build it for normal difficulty. A 2-card row. All right. So it looks like this, I think. Oh, no. Just, I guess I'm not going to look at him yet. I didn't see him. I put those two there, and I think I put this here on his face. Am I right, Tony? So I have these 2 cards here, these 2 here, and the rest of the pile there. Let me know if I'm correct on that, and I'll get started. Wait, this says the difficulty here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It says I'm in Inferno difficulty. So I probably should have rested 1 less time. Because then I would only be in hard difficulty. Yeesh. All right. Yeesh. Yeah, I'm actually I apologize, I'm a little confused as to Inferno. Wow, this is a little confusing. Yes, but you're building the whole pyramid out this time. Oh, man. So, I don't understand by pyramid. Do you mean I put just like this? I'm a little confused. There's no picture in the rules, so that's why. Deal 2 cards in the cathedral to death. From rest of the deck, build the whole quote-unquote pyramid. From right away, build the pyramid according to normal difficulty. If you have excess cards, continue adding cards to the pyramid from bottom to top, 1 card per row. So is it like... like that? So like this is technically on top of that? I'm super confused. I apologize. Jumping back and forth from rules to rules. So take the cards deck and place them bottom to top, 1 card per row. Wow, that is what I did. All right. Fine. All right. Blah, 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 blah. All right, Act 5. Back to where we were. The walls of Sanctum. We did that. Call to arms. We can discard all. We enter the city. I'm doing that, obviously. You advance to the cathedral. Each time you add a new demon lord to the board below the cathedral as shown. So I'm turning over both of these cards. Right. So I'm turning over these cards, and whatever happens to these happens to me. All right. So corrupt a non-weapon ability space. No problem. I'll do this change to a 6. And heal 1 wound. I have no wounds, but lose 2 focus or stamina. Fine. I'll lose 1 of each. I'm going to die. So I did those. All right, here we go. The final battle. Bum, 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 bum. You think I would have the battle board ready, but I don't. I'm just making the battle board above here. All right. Shuffle the deck of Fury cards. The final battle. No, I'm not doing the final battle. All right. Again, sorry about I'm getting a little confused here. Jumping back and forth from Act 5 to Act 6. So, after the last rush, prepare for the battle. This is different than the standard game. Great. I did that. I built the whole pyramid for the Demon Roars. This is how many cards I need to play. Difficulty of the final battle. I'm playing on Inferno level. Continue playing in Act 5. And set up your battle board as usual. For the Demon Lord cards, use 5 of the ones that weren't part of your Enraged deck. Got it. All right, so here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I can put this here, and he goes on top of that. And we're going to put some of these cards in between them, the Fury cards. All right. The battle board. All right. Says, good luck, you will need it. If you survive, you win. Well, I won't, but it will be fun to try. All right, here we go. Each round is like a normal fight action. You can use blessings. Their effects are on 2. So I have 4 of these blessings. I have a shield. I have a plus or minus 3. I have another shield, and I have a plus or minus 1. I have to defeat the cards in order, so I can only hit the cards that I'm on. Then I move to the next card. If I move on a Fury card, I flip it over, do what it says immediately. And I can use potions at the start of any fight. Blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, he's going to be hitting me 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, he's not going to hit me for 10 because I'm going to beat him. I'm also going to pay a focus here. I don't know where that goes. And I'm taking an extra die for the first fight. So fight 1. Here we go. 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 2. All right, not too bad here. I got a 6 and a 4. A 6 and a 5. Okay, actually, I can do that. Hang on. And I move here. Reroll all 2s if you have any. Or lose a hit point. Haha, I rolled a 2. And then I'll put that one there by spending a focus to get a 2 there. And then a 5 and a 6. That's how you do that. Alrighty. Dice that cannot be assigned as hits will activate your rage, but I already have my rage go. After you block. Okay, so now the demon hits me for 6. Woo! However, I can block 4 of those right here. 1, 4. 5, 6. I blocked everything from the demon. Nice. Now the Demon Lord roars. And we're going to resolve these cards against me. The first one here. Lose 1 stamina or a hit point. Taking a hit point. Not losing the stamina. Corrupt 1 ability space or lose a hit point. I'll corrupt one of these down here. I don't care. Never going to use that one anyway. Alrighty. So now we're going to keep fighting. I've beaten all those. Oh, I'm going to have to go there. Oh, what can I do about that? 1, 1, 1, 2. Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm going to re-roll the whole thing because I get the infinite quiver. So I can regenerate a focus. So I'll regenerate that. And I can set 1 die to anything I want. So I'm obviously going to set 1 to a 2. All right, here we go. 1, 1, 3, 5, 6. So first I move here to this card. Shriek. Only modified dice may be placed on this card this fight. I have to modify them. Alrighty. So I'll do a +1 to turn this to a 2. And a +1 to turn this to a 4. Then I move here. I need a 2 and a 3, which I don't have. I can spend a focus here to subtract anything I want to turn this to a 6 to a 2, and then I will spend this red one here Where did I don't even know what I was thinking. Nope, I can't do that. So that's that. So now I get hit. 6. And I will block 1 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now Demon roars again. Roar! Lose 1 stamina or 1 focus. I don't have any stamina or focus. So, I guess I'll just whatever. All right. All right. Here we go. I'm going to set a 2. Oh, I set that 2 aside. I'm sorry. I did beat that card. I'm here. Because I had set the 2 aside earlier. And then I would have changed the 1 to a 3. Okay. Well, not like this is going to help me win. Maybe. I might win. I doubt it. Oh, and I can set whenever. I keep rolling without looking. I'm going to set another one to a 2. And I have enraged, so I'm going to beat the next card. I'm just going to re-roll that because that looked like I was cheating. So a 2 and a 4. A 2. I'm enraging to turn this to a 4. Also, I was able to bring back a focus at the beginning of my turn, just in case. So I beat that. Go here. Growl. Re-roll all 5s if you have any. And then, or lose a hit point. I'm going to lose a hit point. Because I'm going to put the 2 5s here. Which then lets me move to the last card. And I can't do anything to that one. I don't think so. So I'm just going to take the 2 hits. I'm down to 1 hit point. Get all my dice back. Oh, no. Another roar. Oh, please, no. Please, no. Corrupt 1 ability space to lose a hit point. Oh, I'll corrupt an ability space. I'll corrupt this, turn this into a 6. All right. I need a 3 and a 4. Oh, did I not flip this card? I am a cheater. Use your rage with no effect. Ah, okay. Well, there you go then. I did not flip that card because I am a major cheater. And then I would have lost because I would not have been able to defend against all the hits. So, all right. Well, that's it, folks. But I mean, I could have won if I had gotten some more abilities and things like that and not been paying attention. I might argue that I would have noticed this stuff more if I had not been watching chat and been live, but that's probably a full-fledged lie. I tend to miss a lot of stuff. But that at least gives you a good idea. My apologies to everyone watching for not getting the thing at the end there, but now that you've seen it, it's pretty easy, actually. I just was putting out all those cards. If there had been fewer cards there, then I could have gone through some of these without these annoying blasts of doom and stuff showing up. So you can see how the final thing shows up. Tony says not bad when you skip a card. Yeah, that's true. But I went back and died. Blah. All right. So that is Sanctum played live thanks to CG, and of course there's a contest. Email us at contest@dicetower.com. Put Sanctum in the subject line, and you could win. Check our website dicetower.com tomorrow. All right, we're almost at 11 o'clock, so we're gonna take a quick 2-hour break here, and then after that break, we'll be back at 1 o'clock for the final thing of the Summer Spectacular, which is Sam Healy coming on board with me and Z to do our top 10 pick up and deliver games. Thanks, everyone, again. Until next time, I'm Tom Vasel, and you've been watching the Dice Tower. See you soon.